Hello everyone, Tina here. I hope your day is going wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me. Well, today we're going to create a project with the Spellbinders Glimmer Hot Foil Kit of the month for April. This month's kit has two border cutting dies. One's a scalloped edge. There is a scalloped glimmer plate in this set, and so the scalloped border die will cut that out. And then there's a straight edge too for the curvy foil plates in here. So there are three border plates, two cutting plates, and then three sentiments. You have thank you, you have happy birthday, and you have for you. So it's a pretty neat little set. I'm going to grab a slimline card to see if a mini slimline, I should say, not a regular size. This is a mini slimline, but this will fit a mini slimline if you like borders on your cards. Otherwise, it will fit an A2 size card base, landscape, and portrait style. So that's what we're going to create today, taking a little break from the slimline cards. This month's foil is silver. I already have one in my stash, so I'm going to use this up before I open that one up. But silver is super pretty and super shiny. And the name of this kit is called the Curved Glimmer Border and Sentiment Set. And I'll link it down below if you guys want to check out the Glimmer Hot Foil system. Spellbinders has this club, and it's really nice if you like to foil. This is the Glimmer Hot Foil system. I've had it heating up, and it normally, in the past, it came with some metal tweezers here. Now, if you purchase the Glimmer Hot Foil system, it'll come with this new little gadget. This is called the magnetic pickup tool. It's very, very lightweight too, guys. This is what the package looks like, but if you get the Glimmer Hot Foil system, this comes in it, and it's very, very light, lighter than the metal tweezers. I didn't realize that until I actually picked up the package, but this is so neat because you have a release button, and it'll pick up and release with such ease, guys. You leave your hand off of it to pick up your foil plates, and foil plates are pretty heavy, so it's got a pretty strong magnet. This tweezer here will pick up two at a time, sometimes three small ones, but the new little gadget will pick up one, and you don't have to fuss or mess with touching your Glimmer Hot Foil systems. And a little tidbit as I play around with my placement, the new magnetic tool, pickup tool, what I like to do after I have sweep my craft room floor, I'll take that little tool and run it over my little pile, make sure I don't have any dies in there. I've probably thrown away more dies than I can imagine. So I run that magnet over my little trash pile, and then there's been a few times where I've actually lost like a small leaf die. So that's a cute little gadget to use. Okay, I'm going to quit rambling about that, and first we're going to create a landscape style card. So I have my glimmer plate that has the florals in it. There's florals, there's a scallop detail, and then there's also some lines. I added that, and then the sentiment that says happy birthday. And I just placed it above my glimmer plate, following along the curve of the floral one. I'm going to run this through my Platinum 6. And you can see I also brought in my quick trimmer to trim my foil. It was nice and handy. But this is what your foiled detail border looks like. It's so pretty, guys. I just love it. And I might have said I put the happy birthday on top, but I actually put the happy birthday underneath it for this card. I'm going to do the same thing, but this time we're going to do it portrait style. So I lined up my my plates, the same plates, and I have to have my paper all the way to the right to get the entire panel on here. I ran that through my Platinum 6, and it's so funny, I always pull the foil off so slow. I don't know why I do this. You can just tear it off, it's not gonna make no difference. It's just like a reveal, ta-da! So I don't know if I'm the only one that does that. But there is a portrait and a landscape style. The landscape sentiment underneath, and then the portrait, the sentiment is above. And I think we're going to use the sentiment and the portrait style card today. as I was looking at it, I really like the scallop detail in here. It's so pretty. It has dotted detail with the scallop line. And even though I just foiled it, what I'm going to do is create a little hinge method with some tape and add some foil underneath the scallop border, put it below my floral detail piece, and we're going to foil the scalloped edge on this. And I think the scallop, it just adds a daintiness to your projects. And hindsight, I think I should have probably trimmed my foil first. But we're going to add our glimmer plate sandwich here after we trim this off very messily with my scissors. Okay. While this is heating up, I'm going to clean up my little area. And I ran it through as soon as the light quit flashing, and then we have a beautiful scallop border. There is one more glimmer plate in here that has stripes, so it's really nice. But isn't that so pretty? I have a few areas where I didn't foil all the way. I think it was around the tape area, but I think I can still get away with it. So let's color in our florals. I'm going to use my Copic markers to do this. I left it in. The coloring is so basic, guys, but I wanted some pinks and yellows and teals. Instead of using green for the leaves, I decided to use some teals, 2 different shades. So the leaves that are attached to the florals, I used a darker teal, and then the larger leaves, I used a lighter teal. Just love to switch up the leaf colors every now and then. I've been doing this a lot lately. So here's a lighter color, and then I have again a pink and some yellows for my florals. The yellow is Y21, and then we have pink. We'll go over it with my RV10, and then I'm going to do a little shading, a circle shading, a little basic with my RV23, and then actually that's RV13, guys. And then I'm going to color in the center and then the flower buds too with my RV29. So pretty basic coloring, but it looks so pretty with that silver foiling. Okay, I do have excess foiling. I'll take my eraser and sand that off, and then we'll take the scallop die, line it up over our foiled scallop edge, and we'll cut this out. And I'm so glad I did this because the scallop just made it look really dainty. This would make a real pretty Mother's Day card too, guys. So there is my top panel. Now we're going to continue on. I'm going to bring in my embossing folder. This is the Plaid Company embossing folder. I'm going to be foiling some teal colored cardstock. This is actually the brand new Color Essentials cardstock. And I'll get the color for you. Sorry. This is Waterfall. I've been loving the waterfall color. I think it's so pretty. So I'm going to run my Plaid Company with the waterfall cardstock. And so we have a little extra texture in the bottom. And then I wanted to bring in some butterflies. I just trimmed off a top piece of that embossed cardstock, ran it through my die cut machine along with some silver cardstock. And then the waterfall colored butterfly, well, the butterflies themselves, I don't know if Spellbinders carries them anymore. If they do, I'll list it below. But I added a little bit of highlight with my darkest teal Copic marker just to give my butterfly a little bit of depth. But I added my embossed panel on the bottom of my card base. We're going to pop up our foiled portion, and sometimes I forget to lower my camera, so I'm going to do that right now. And then I'll remove the release paper off of my foiled panel, and this is going to go on the very top. Today's card, that's the great thing about foiling. You'll notice that most of my foiled cards are pretty basic, but that's because I want the foil to shine. I just think it's so pretty and so easy to do. And it fits beautifully there with a little dimension. I'm going to go ahead and add some foam adhesive behind the center spine of my butterflies and adhere those. After we have our butterflies adhered in that top area, I'm going to bring in some of the new Color Essential gems. These are so pretty. This is a silver mix. I thought we'd bring out some of that silver foil. Love these. There's two different colors in here, and I'm going to use the top one. And I love that there's itty bitty ones. I'm just using my tool and one to adhere them to the center of the flowers. And then for the butterflies, I use 3 different sizes for the butterfly body. I just think that looks really pretty. Now the large flower centers, I didn't want to add a gem to because I wanted that red to show through. So I'm using my Journey Glaze to dot the center of those flowers. But that's my project today, guys, using the Spellbinders Glimmer Hot Foil Kit of the month for April 2021. If you're interested in seeing still shots, check out my blog. I have some pictures over there. But have a great day. Thanks for joining me. We will see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.